Mabuhay and welcome to At Home with Arla and Pastry Alliance of the Philippines. I'm Chef Heinz and welcome to our home here in Angeles City, Pampanga. For today, I've prepared for you Neapolitan Cream Cake. It has 4 major components: our moist chocolate cake, our strawberry cream, our white chocolate pudding, and our milk chocolate snow, made of course special with our Arla products and their wide ranges. So come, join me and learn about this cake. I hope you enjoy!
For the milk snow, we need the following: Arla powdered milk, Arla unsalted butter, sugar, flour, and cornstarch. To make the milk snow, make sure that your Arla butter is cold. Place it on your bowl and mix all dry ingredients together. We have here our Arla milk powder, cornstarch, our flour, and our sugar. What we'll be doing right now is we have to ensure that each granule of our dry ingredient is covered in fat. So what this will do is that it will actually shorten the gluten structure of your flour. So ang mangyayari dito, hindi siya magbubuo ng gluten at buhaghag yung mixture natin. So when we bake this later on, you will see that it will form crumbles or like sand, which are actually good indicators because they would become crunchy toppings for our Neapolitan cream cake. So once it's bound like this, just place it inside the chiller until it is set. And then when it is set, we're gonna crumble it into small pieces and then we're ready to bake it. So place inside the chiller, cling wrap, and then that's it. To make the milk snow, get a grater and grate your chilled milk snow mixture. So spread it out evenly on a baking sheet lined with a parchment paper and then bake it until it is golden brown. The finer the mixture is, the better. Once you're done baking, place inside the oven and then bake until golden brown. Cool it down and then crumble it up, and then you're ready to place it as topping for your Neapolitan cream cake. During baking, stir the mixture to prevent brown spots. This will ensure even color on your mixture. You know it's baked when it smells like a baked pie crust. For the chocolate cake, we need the following: all-purpose flour, cocoa powder, baking powder, baking soda, sugar, of course, our Arla all-natural milk goodness, vinegar, egg, melted Arla unsalted butter, vanilla extract, and hot water. To make the chocolate cake, let's start by making our soured milk. Here in the Philippines, we often do not have buttermilk. So in replacement of buttermilk, we will make soured milk. And how will we do that? We have here our vinegar and we will add it to our Arla milk. So what will happen here is that your milk would slightly curdle and the acidity that is present in your vinegar will actually help in breaking down some of your gluten, making your cake more tender. When I make these ingredients or mix these ingredients, more often than not, of course, yung liquid ninyo at saka yung fat ninyo, hindi naghahalo. So, to ensure na even ang mixture, what I usually do is I mix first my egg together with my fat. Why? It's like I'm making my mayonnaise. I'm making an emulsion. Okay? So, because of the egg yolk that is present in your egg, which contains lecithin, na-emulsify yung mixture natin. So, when I add a liquid ingredient or a watery ingredient, such as this extract or our soured milk, makikita ninyo, hindi siya basta-basta naghihiwalay. So, hindi humihiwalay yung fat natin from our liquid ingredient. So, this is what I usually do. As you can see on the camera, emulsified yung ating mixture, hindi humihiwalay yung fat dun sa ating liquid ingredient. Mas pantay pag hinalo natin yung ingredients natin later on. So, this is the liquid component. Now, let's go to our dry ingredients. Let's now proceed to our dry ingredients. So this one is very easy. You just combine all the dry ingredients. So I have here my flour. All of these I've already pre-sifted. My cocoa powder. And then you might be wondering, bakit dalawa yung leavening agent natin? Meron tayong baking powder, meron tayong baking soda. This is a double-acting baking powder. Ang double-acting baking powder, it reacts or nagre-release siya ng carbon dioxide kapag nabasa siya, plus, dahil meron na siyang acid powder, yun yung mag-activate sa kanya. It's called double-acting because once you place it inside the oven, yung heat would also react with another ingredient present in it and would release a second carbon dioxide. That's why it will release carbon dioxide pag nagbasa at magre-release ng carbon dioxide pag nainitan. Si baking soda naman, our ingredient actually contains soured milk. And because it is sour, it is naturally tart, the baking soda naturally reacts with an acidic ingredient. So what happens is that it would release carbon dioxide kapag may presence ng acid. And then I have here our sugar. So, lahat ng mga ito, pre-sifted na natin. So, no need to sift it anymore. I just combine it well. And then that's it. Usually, they call this a two-bowl method or muffin method because you have one bowl for dry ingredient and another bowl for your liquid ingredient. You just add in your liquid ingredients to your dry ingredients. And then that's it. And then we also have our hot water. Bakit kailangan mainit? Okay? So, actually, your hot water intensifies your cocoa powder. So, sinistrengthen niya, labas niya ang natural flavor ng ating cocoa powder. Plus, it makes our finished product darker. So, it's very important that it's hot. Aside from that, it also helps to melt your sugar faster. So, don't worry if it's very watery. This moist chocolate butter is really very liquid. So, once it's mixed, that's done. So it's so easy to make. You can make it together with your kids, made special with the goodness of our Arla products. Come, let's place it in our baking pans. Now let's place our chocolate cake batter in our pans. So since this would have 3 layers, let's pour only 1/3 of the mixture to each pan. Dahil tandaan ninyo, aalsa pa yan sa loob ng oven. So we have 4 cake pans that are filled with our chocolate butter. They're now ready to be placed inside the oven.
Now your cakes are ready to be baked. Place them inside the oven at around 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. You know your cakes are ready when a toothpick inserted comes out clean. Let's wait.
Cool down your cake until they're ready to use. For the meantime, let's make our strawberry cream. For the strawberry cream, we need the following: Arla whipping cream and strawberry filling. If you're wondering, I don't have sugar in this recipe, you may adjust the sweetness level of your strawberry cream depending on the sugar content of the strawberry filling that you are using. Of course, sweetness is subjective. You may adjust accordingly. For your strawberry cream, place your Arla whipping cream in a cold bowl and then mix it with a mixer. Since this is dairy fat, since Arla is made up of dairy fat, we're only gonna whip it until it reaches what we call a bird's beak thick. Okay? So usually for mousses, for Bavarian, we prefer using this one because it incorporates more air as it mixes. So what will happen is that as you're mixing it with the other ingredient, it does not become over whipped and it does not deflate too fast. So let's wait until it reaches that stage. As you can see now, it's starting to form. Let me stop the machine for a while to show you. So it's almost there. You can see it's still soft. A little bit more. Once you see it starts to form trails like this one, we're almost done. Let's stop the machine. So that's very, very fast lang. Makikita nyo. Sobrang bilis nung interval niya. So a little bit more. You cannot see it on camera. Hindi pa siya totally bird's beak. A little bit more. Pwede ko nang manung-manuhin to. So let's just adjust the camera. So I'll do this manually. A little bit more. Okay, can you see it? Mukha na siyang tuka ng ibon. This is what we call a bird's beak. So this is done. We're now ready to make our strawberry cream. Now, here's one thing you have to remember. When you are making a light cream or something that has a whipped air into it, it's always the light mixture that goes into the heavy mixture. Yung magaan yung papatong sa mabigat. So in this case, mas mabigat ang ating strawberry filling as compared with our whipped cream. So I'll get a small amount of our whipped cream first and then fold it with our strawberry filling. And then continue this until they are thoroughly mixed. Once everything is added, our strawberry cream is finished. Last, so you can see, hindi nagde-deflate yung mixture natin. That's a great advantage of just whipping it until it is bird's beak. And then, makikita nyo, madali rin siyang ihalo. Wala tayong naiiwan na streaks of white or large air pockets. So our strawberry cream is done. We're now ready to layer it with our chocolate cake. For our layers, spread out your strawberry cream mixture into the 4 cakes. So that we have our strawberry layer. And then our third layer would be our white chocolate pudding. Spread it out evenly. And then we'll chill this inside the refrigerator until it is set. So see how easy it is. So finish until you finish all 4 cakes. For the white chocolate pudding, we need the following. Arla milk, Arla whipping cream, white chocolate, cornstarch, and sugar. To make the white chocolate pudding, combine all ingredients in a saucepan. Arla milk, Arla cream, our sugar, our cornstarch, and our white chocolate. So while the stove is still not on, mix them all thoroughly so that the cornstarch is thoroughly dissolved in the mixture, and then turn on the heat. So just continue cooking the mixture until it becomes thick. So a Neapolitan cake, this cake is actually inspired by the Neapolitan cake or the Neapolitan ice cream. So a Neapolitan ice cream has 3 flavors: chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. If you've seen our layering, we've started with a chocolate cake, followed by our strawberry mousse, and lastly, our white chocolate pudding. Later on, we will put a crisp layer of white chocolate and our milk snow. So you can imagine the different textures and flavors that are combined in this dish. And yet, it's very simple to make. And what could possibly go wrong? We have very good ingredients coming from Arla. So let's continue cooking until the white chocolate is dissolved and the mixture is thick. As you can see now, our mixture is thickening. Just make sure you cook it for about 10 minutes so that the cornstarch is fully cooked. As you can see, it's very thick and has a smooth consistency. Cook it for about 8 minutes and then we are done. You can see now that our strawberry cream is set. Okay, so while your white chocolate pudding is still warm and runny, we're gonna pour it on top of your strawberry cream. I'm gonna put a thin layer into the 4 of them, and that will be the 3rd layer. We're about to finish with our Neapolitan cream cake, so you can see how creamy and decadent our cakes are. So just flatten up the top, and then that's it. Chill them inside your chiller. So now, niisip nyo, parang mahal yung ingredients. Paano kaya yon? 3 yung patong-patong. You can actually make adjustment. So you do your costing, and then which do you think would be better na mas makapal kasi mas mura yung ingredients niya? Then do it. If you want the white chocolate pudding thicker, adjust it. If you want the strawberry cream thicker, adjust it. So it would depend on the target market in your area. So adjust the recipe accordingly with the layers that you want to do. So you can see we've done 4 cakes with our recipe. Very easy to make. We'll place them inside the chiller until they are set, and then we're gonna place some white chocolate crisp and our milk snow. Let's see you again in a while. For the second to the last layer of our cake, I have here melted white chocolate. We'll pour it on top of the set pudding. And then because this is cold, you have to spread it fast or else it might begin to set. So make sure your pudding is fully set before you pour your white chocolate. So you can see, since our pudding has properly set inside the chiller, it's very easy to spread our white chocolate. Do it with the other cakes. And then repeat until you're finished with all the cakes. Sorry about that. So we're gonna place this inside the chiller until it's set again. And then we're gonna top it with our milk powder snow. See you again in a while. To finish our cake, here we have our finished milk snow. Place it on top of the cake. As you can see, our white chocolate is set. See how simple it is? If you want it to be more Christmas festive, you may decorate it with buttercream mistletoes or even greetings on the sides. You may use Christmas wreaths. You may also use some edible dragées to make it more festive just in time for Christmas. The presentation is as good as your imagination. For our packaging, there are a lot of bakeable materials that you can use, and even eco-friendly packaging. So you can see there are a lot of options for home bakers, for those who want to make this for Christmas. And I'm sure your family will enjoy it, with different textures and different flavors. Of course, made special with our Arla products. What more would you regret in making this dish? So I hope to see your creation soon, and I hope you like our product for this day. Thank you once again. I'm Chef Heinz. I hope you enjoyed our demo for today. And now, here are our finished Neapolitan cream cake. So I hope you enjoyed our demo for today. Later on, we'll see the layers and see the surprise inside these cakes. Want to see the surprise? Here it is. Our decadent chocolate cake. Our creamy strawberry cream. Our velvety and smooth white chocolate pudding. And our crunchy and crumbly milk snow. Made special with Arla products. I hope you like it.
Thank you for joining me once again here at Home with Arla and Pastry Alliance of the Philippines. I hope you've enjoyed this recipe and learned a lot of techniques. To know more about our recipes and other Arla products, visit our Facebook page, like and subscribe, Arla Philippines. Thank you once again. Goodbye.